apparently Nick didn't know how to do that. And I've just been casually accidentally doing it instead of crouching this whole time. So that was kind of funny. Come on, give me the bike. Also, me building for hours ended up resulting in Nick wanting to build. So he ended up building his place. I don't know quite where you're going to stop. You're going to stop here. Cool. Jesus. God, that hurts. Let me up. I like how it's saying Miss Kia isn't here. Alright, let me get that shit and let me heal myself before I walk out of here into death. Alright. I need my bike. I need my bike before you guys kill me. Or I guess I can kill you before we go somewhere. Because that bus isn't going to go anywhere until I actually leave. Hey, give me the stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. You guys can stay there. I'm just going to go down the street so that the bus leaves. And it reckons I've got to go this way, but I'm half betting it's trying to take me to... Yeah, I thought so. I'm not going back to Myers Market. What is that? Dark Side. I didn't get to go to that before. I do want to go to it, but I don't think I can... I can't teleport home from here, but I can teleport home from the Myers Market, so... Guess I'll go to Myers Market, then I want to go see what the Dark Side is. It's supposed to be some kind of a Lotus attack quest thing. I'd appear to be quite distressed that I don't have my PC. I won't have it for so long. The real question is, are you distressed by not having a PC? Because, like, there's a difference between, like, being okay that you don't have it and having a substitute that's adequate versus, like, it is genuinely impacting your life in a negative way. I probably could have gone up the side that I was on because this is all really high. Yeah, ever since a little mishap, the basement, its guards have been breathing down. There's a basement here. There is actually a basement, I just haven't really sorted it out yet. Okay, so where is the teleporter thing here? I know you want me to talk to her, and I could definitely talk to her. I guess I could talk to her and then I should be able to teleport out of here. Hey Maxie, I found something at Brenner's. We've already done that. All done. It's about Kia Arms. Hello, what can I do for you? I met a woman named Kia Arms. That's not possible. You're about a decade late, I'm afraid. The student at Sunbury Starfield hit. Me and a few other kids ended up trapped in the school building. It was Miss Kia who saved us. Well, that's... Where am I? She was the bravest, strongest woman I ever met. She looked after us and taught us how to hide from the monsters, everything. So that photo I saw on the wall was you? Yes, that was me. I lived in that school together for about 6 years. Then one day, Miss Kia went out to scavenge for food and never came back. The rest of us went our separate ways pretty soon after that. I haven't thought of Miss Kia in years. This is a wonderful reminder. Here, please accept this. I got Feed the Children. I got a Eclipse. She gave me an Eclipse Cortex. Why has she got one? Okay, there should be a teleportation thing in this area. Yeah, I should be able to teleport now. What is that? Surge of fish. Righto. Alright, take me home. Let me get a deviant and I'll go back over. I'm also going to take another bite of my meringue. See how that works out for me. I have sprinkles everywhere. It's alright, they're easy enough to vacuum up. And now I think of having a PC as tied, was it? Is tied to me feeling safe. Not having my inappropriate substitute just adds to that. And so basically you're like stressed out at the moment from not having a PC. I'm gonna take the butterfly with me. Yeah, take that. And if I could dump out some of my inventory. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. I don't generally like working on a substitute PC. I don't like having to, you know, use something else that isn't mine. Kind of thing, even if it's okay to. I think I've got other shit in here that I can drop out. Some of this is scrappable and I kind of recognize it. These things need to get out of my inventory and the cucumber seeds can hop out for a moment. Some of this will go. It sounds like addiction a bit. I don't think so. I think it's like comfort device, more so. That's how I sort of see it. When you don't have, you know, your devices that kind of make you feel safely, like, fulfilled at home, it impacts that. Okay, I should be ready to go and give this a shot. Where was it? There. Is it a fish one? The dark side? I don't recall it saying that. I don't want the fish one. I wanted the flower one. Unless they've mixed up their images. That one's Surge of Fish, and the other one... Also, stop highlighting that. I don't want it. If the dark side is actually fish, that's going to be frustrating because I don't want to do fishing right now. Because the outcome is the same, even if the cause is different. I don't know. I consider it more like a security kind of like comfort device in that sense. It's kind of like, you know how kids sometimes have like a blankie or like a teddy bear or something like that, and it brings them comfort. Balls can grow in the area. It seems like they could do something with them. Okay, but what have I got to do? Eliminate black pollution sources. Okay, so one would be over there then. Does it hurt me to run across this? No. Okay. So that would mean I probably have to get rid of this. Black Lake Heart. Alright. No, you can back off, mate. God, that takes a few fucking shots. Oh my god, you're right. It's PC, it's a teddy bear. Oh my god, it's hilarious. The thing is, like, that's how I always see it, right? Oh god, something is hurting me. I think... Hold on. Let me get over here. Hopefully it won't hit me for a second. My inventory, I need to drink the alcohol so then I can take the health. That way I can heal fully. This area must be hurting my sanity. That makes sense, though. The polluted areas do that. I was not paying attention. Let's get a bit more health in me. There's another heart over that way, and I've defeated this guy. Let me grab your... Thank you. Let's run to this one. I'm thinking that the rest of them are going to follow me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the way over here, and while they're still running at me, bring out my butterfly. Hopefully my butterfly will help me fight. Okay, it's immune for the moment, but that's okay. I can restore my health. A few of them are disappearing. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I always look at like PCs and stuff as being like basically akin to like being a comfort device. The same with mobile phones. Like when people talk about it being an addiction, I think of it more like this. Do you fall asleep holding your phone? Do you like find that you like sleep better when you have like a device like your phone or your PC near you? Like, does it bring you comfort? Because if it does, it's much more likely it's like along the lines of like the childhood like self-soothing teddy bear type scenario than it is along the lines of like, you know, actually being addictive kind of thing. And yes, you'll have people say that, oh, but you know, they're, you know, when kids are little and stuff and they won't let go of their teddy bear or their blanket or whatever, it's like, have you considered why that item brings them so much comfort and soothing as opposed to trying to forcibly take it away from them? Hey, there's another guy here. Nice. Because like if you're just trying to remove it from somebody without like addressing it or providing an alternative or a solution or something like that, you're really just taking away the comfort piece. It's like literally deleting a therapist on somebody that needs it. Cool. We did it. I got stuff for it. It honestly needed the help. But this is one of those polluted areas Nick wants to move to get something from it. He needs acid. Acid and oil, I think. I don't know if there's anything else to it, but... leaving a public crisis event. Is there anything else? There's a couple of things glowing over there, so maybe. I'll have a quick look. I think we've cleared away all the pollution and shit. Yeah, no, I miss these. Yeah, so Nick wants to move to the next location that has something along the lines of like this area, which I'm not exactly honestly thrilled about, because I'm like, if I have to move to where crap looks like this, I'm not gonna like love it or anything. Alright, it looks like it's done. For fuck's sake, stop highlighting this. Stop. It is so keen to get me up there. I'm just trying to get the ones that are down here for the minute. I can get that one on the outskirts. I need to go back out that way. I'll get out of this muck before I put my bike down. I like the fact that like anybody can come and help, and it doesn't impede it, it just helps it, which is really nice. Because like some of these actually turn PvP, and it's a problem. I also need to get my hydrate from before too. Hold on. Alright. Let's see if I can prop up my headphone a little bit more. There we go. I couldn't tell if I was straining my voice or not. I sort of feel like I am, but I'm not sure why. It's really just because I've just like woken up. But let's grab my bike. Yeah. So I'm only about like 0.8 of a kilometer out, and that's great. So it's not too far away. At some point I'm gonna have to fuel up my bike. The other thing too is Nick reckons that the bikes, not the bikes, the mobile territories require a lot of fuel to move around and other stuff. So at some point I'm gonna need to get fuel. But yeah, if I can just get whatever the last couple of... That must be like a fucking... Yeah, it's a Rosetta thing there. I was gonna say I could hear somebody talking and I'm like, what the... I just gotta take these corners a little less sharp, because otherwise it damages my fucking bike. Oh my god, railways. Fucking... Hold up. I do not know why it's designed like this, but you cannot actually go over the railway in a motorbike. You can in a car. Once you've launched your first couple of wheels past it, you can. We've got the whole... Shit's glitched out here. Hold on. Hi. Are you guys friendly? I guess you are. I probably shouldn't have shot first. Hey, you're actually here. Does it clean out all the deviants and make sure the collection area is safe? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. There's a big dude down there. First things first, we should probably get rid of this guy, because he's just like loitering up here. There we go. So, the best thing is, because I've got my AWM, is I can play with these guys at a distance. It's fantastic. And if I remember, I can actually shoot pretty fast with my gun. Unlike the rifle that I had last time. There is an electrical thing up the top. To kill 5 deviants nearby, I've already killed a couple. And there's a ladder here. I remember getting up here differently. I remember climbing on everything but the ladder, and I still made it up here. It's fantastic. There is like a light bug up here I've got to be careful of. Wherever it went. So we have modern guns and melee weapons, anything sci-fi to... So anything sci-fi to get in Arsenal. What do you mean? Like, is there any kind of like uniquely created guns for this specific game or something? Because there's like rocket launchers and all sorts of shit that you can have once you get like your guns advanced enough. Flamethrower does exist. I don't know how useful that is. Okay. Like I run around with the sword a lot, or technically, sorry, it's a culinary knife. My gear. I do not need a... I do not need the tutorial right now. Please go away. Yes, I can see that. I don't care. Oh my god. Calibration blueprint is single-use consumable. Yes, it is. I love how they haven't quite translated this yet. Somebody missed something. Alright. Weapon crates, disassemble. Yeah, half of this is still in, I think, Chinese. Okay, go away. I do not want to modify it right now. Not while I'm out. Yeah, I've got a chef's knife for like a knife weapon. So that's what I'm hitting everything with. I'm back. I was drawing you. Oh, yeah. Drawing me as Minty. In Minty format. Is it laser, railgun, plasma sword, shit like that? Nah, I haven't seen anything like that. To be fair, I have not got like super advanced gun abilities yet. Apparently it wants me to go back over to these guys. It seems to be, it's a normal world that basically people got experimental with and kind of allowed this kind of stardust stuff to seep in. And the stardust basically condenses and turns, like there's some of these things are like people and some of them are like, if I got the right gun out, like, you know how there's like a big dude down there and stuff, like that's a creature that's probably seeped through more so than mutated and stuff, but there'll be ones that look like people. Certain areas that have more stardust pollute the earth, pollute the food and all sorts of stuff. So it's kind of like the people are just dealing with that. It's safe nearby. Alright, let's hunker down here for now. Prolic, we need you to head into dangerous spots. First, head to power area north of the plant and check, then restart the generator. Next, make your way to the second floor of the main plant and get the main device up and running in the control room. Get through all this and we'll have the fertilizer. So they're basically normal people that are existing, right? And they're trying to like reclaim it, because where my base is, like, hold on. Where my base is all the way up here is like really nice. It's mostly normal. It's got people that are fighting kind of like, you know, the, I don't know, anarchy kind of state sort of thing where they've taken over little strongholds and are living there and they're bringing resources back and stuff. There's other places that are taken over by Rosetta, the ones that are like fucked all this up. And they are like heavily armored. Like they've got like deviants that look like this. It looks like it's mostly a normal person. There's deviants like that guy over there. I think I've got to go in here. I only have a pen, so it's only one color. It's all good. Let me swap over my other gun. So at the moment I'm running with like an LMG and a AWM. But the problem I've got is LMG is slow to reload and it's not a super powerful gun. So I actually want to change that to like an AR or something like that that can be a little bit more powerful. Then you got things like this thing, right? And I can pick up it and use it as a weapon. This is probably the most sci-fi. Hold on, I know I'm carrying it because I'm walking as slow as piss. It's not working just yet. Yeah, alright, it's not going to show that it's working. There we go. Okay, where's somebody nearby? You. I can only use this for a certain amount of time, and the closer I get to this guy, it will start hurting him. There you go. That's probably the most sci-fi thing that you can get in this whole thing. At the moment. You can also pick up like a Gatling gun and play with that during certain battles and shit. Next time I go home, I've got to repair my gun, otherwise it's going to stop being used. Somewhere a distribution box is here. Yeah, let's examine that. Okay, that did it. Then this one. There we go. Power's back on. Oh, yeah. So what was the color that you drew in then? If you only had the one color, can I generate a reset? Am I glitched out? Because it's just saying reset. Alright, maybe it's already done. And I've now got to go all the way into here. Sometimes the map also doesn't quite work for tracking things, I noticed too. That is one of the few things that do glitch out for me. It's not a huge issue, I don't really care. But I'll find my way around otherwise. You can also like sneak up on people and like, I don't know, use a sword in their back. It's fantastic. In black. Oh yeah. Be a lot like all the drawings that I've got, my character then, because a lot of them I drew in black. I used to just use like work pens and stuff to like scribble her when I was working. Obviously there were times when I was actually working. What have we got in here? We got you two. I can sneak up on you. I don't have my sword out though. Thank you. I'm glad I brought my sketchbooks with me. Hold up. I like that you can also stand on them too. It does hurt you though. I brought my sketchbooks with me because I've been drawing constantly. That's kind of the best thing is when you're on vacation. I used to do the same thing in Waver. So I used to take my drawing books with me and I would, whenever I was bored or whenever we had like a quiet time or whenever we had like time between activities, obviously you're like probably staying with family and stuff, but like we'd be like staying at hotels or motels or whatever somewhere, right? And so whenever we got downtime and we were back at the motel waiting before we could go out somewhere, I would normally be drawing. Drawing room is likely upstairs. Go find it. Alright. That's my skill improved a lot. Oh, it will. If you draw like nearly constantly while you're on holidays, by the time you come back, you'll find that like your like ability to draw, your overall like art level will be like much cleaner. What is hitting me in here? You. Oh, and you. Yeah, because that's something that I noticed in myself, is that when I was drawing all the time, my art was like very clean and smooth and I didn't have to think about it. I can't climb up there. I didn't have to think about it. I just knew where the lines were supposed to be and stuff. Nowadays, I go back to when I'm trying to get referenced for my character, I often go back to times when my art looked the cleanest because it meant that I had the clearest idea of how she looked in my head. Because I don't draw her all the time, like, you know, I draw her mostly now for stream, right? A lot of the time I have to find reference and work with things. It just doesn't automatically sit in my head as much. And I have a lot more variations too, because I took the time to scan in, like, or take photographs, I should say, of all of my, there we go, fertilizer I can hear coming off the conveyor now. Nice. Yeah, I took the time to scan in, like, all the pages of my books from over the years, which means that I've got, like, hundreds of variations, and because, as I've told you guys before, my character has existed in so many different worlds and in so many different variations and stuff like that. So for me, if I could get to that, for me, I tend to find that she's just got like so many variations. I could draw her a great many different ways if I wanted to. But I have got like set looks and designs and stuff that I do try to like stay consistent. I might just lift up the other part of my headset. Sorry. Just feel like one of my ears feels like it's blocked because of the way my headset's sitting, but it's not. There we go, that's a lot better for me. I have so many things to talk about, but I will do that when I'm back home. Just as long as you remember them all. As long as you remember everything you wanted to talk about. So I'm always using data. It would take a long time to finish talking about it. It wouldn't be home. What's that? Wouldn't be home alone all the time. Yeah, I wouldn't be home alone all the time. That's fair. What have I got to do? I've got to go back to Denzel. Alright. Come on. There we go. I can fly over to him and miss some shit. I've also got to feed my person, so I may have to go back to my base after this. Hey, where is your crew? Did you just lose them in the last 5 minutes? Everything has been arranged. Is there anything else? Mayfly, help us. We were attacked by deviants. My army lured them away towards the office building. Everyone took injuries. We must get fertilizer back to Myers Market. Otherwise, all efforts will have been for nothing. Only you can save her, please. After everything, let's meet back at Myers Market. Okay, so I've got to save somebody? It's just down the road here. Let's make sure I'm reloaded. But for now, you get to know I saw a grandma on, like, those four-wheeler bikes, which is bizarre to see. That is hilarious. You just got to remember, too, that just because somebody's elderly and stuff doesn't mean that they, you know, won't have, like, these... Oh, there's my bike. Won't, like, use, like, ATVs and all sorts of things and stuff. Like, especially nowadays, the older generation, like seniors and stuff, are gonna be doing more, you know, classically normal things. instead of just being like elderly, you know, elderly people that are sitting there kind of, what the hell is up there? Instead of getting like your classic like elderly person with their like perfectly coiffed little hairdo and stuff like that, that's literally just sitting there watching daytime TV and stuff, you're gonna have people that are probably watching shows, streamers, activities, like actually being active people, stuff like that. There's all kinds of elderly. The fuck is going on with this purple smoke bomb? Is the smoke bomb same standard weapon used by Denzel and the others? Emmy should be somewhere. I'm guessing she's somewhere nearby, because it didn't complete that sentence for me. Is she in here? No, next room. Just make sure you're not being overcharged if you're using data watching streams. Streams take a lot of internet. That's a good point too. 2 gig internet packet mobile providers start charging by megabyte instead of stopping your access to the internet. The other thing too is you also need to be mindful of international rates too. Just because you're able to access the internet doesn't mean that you're not going to be charged potentially at an international rate when you're using data and stuff, unless you've got it like pre-approved to have a data plan international and stuff. That's another good point too, because I think it's a roaming data plan. I don't know if it's called that everywhere else, but you can normally get that for traveling. If you don't have that, you may be paying like extra high rates. Using audio only, but I agree. Let's stay here long. May, is that you? Finally, you're here. Denzel was right. You stand-up guy. I am a stand-up guy. I knew you'd come to save me. Don't worry, I'm hurt, but I can still run. Let's get back to Maya's market. That's where it's safe. Wakes up wagging tail happily. Nor. Hey, Viking. What are you up to? Let's see, give you some ruffles. Is he still here? No. I just can't teleport out of this place. I could go up there and teleport. What is that? That's High Banks. The third largest in the middle digit, small largest 3. What's it? The 3 numbers are 2, 3, and 5. It's like the passcode. Oh, so it fucking tells me. Okay, well, I could definitely go back up there. There's 2 right next to each other. I might make my way up here before I go back to Maya's Market. And there's 1 down there. And then I should be able to get rid of that place up here. Hopefully, if everything goes well, right? If I'm able to do that. What is... Oh, this is one of those... What the fuck? Won't you reconsider Donald Nelson and those good-for-nothing Sutherland kids got what they deserved? What is this place needs right now? Don't do it to yourself or Martin Winona, Emily Ferguson, any of them. But Miss Hand, you were the one who closed the doors in a critical moment and led the charge to beat back those monsters. Only you can. I did not stop from killing those women and children. Yes, they're Sutherlands. It doesn't mean that they deserve to be slaughtered like that. You're all damned, so am I. Goodbye. Man, they really have beef with the Sutherlands, don't they? I know that it keeps giving me information, and I know that I keep not reading this, like, lore and shit. I would love to. But there is so much of it. It basically needs to be like a storytelling stream of its own at some point. I might as well just grab my bike since it's over here. Anyway, so happily receiving ruffles. No. I support data in this country. Okay. Well, that won't be as bad. I don't know if I can go up that way. I should probably just stay to the road. See how it goes. But yeah, I got 50 gigabyte data right now. I've used 4 gigabyte. And I'm not about the rules here, but my dad does. Oh yeah, that's fair. I'm guessing it's up higher there. I'll go around and see if I can get up there. Yeah, if you've got data locally, I don't know what that noise was. If you got local data, it's not going to be as bad. But yeah, the stream will chew up quite a lot of data. I think, there's a railroad. Oh my god, I got over it. I got over the railroad. Holy shit. I know that my stream for about 4 hours uses like 6 or more gigs, I think. Depends. Mind you, I haven't tried just testing it on audio. I did try testing at one point to see how much data it did But I also have a limit. I have a daily limit on my phone too. So once it hits like, I wonder if I can get up this way. Once it hits like 4 or 6 gigs a day, I think my phone internet turns off. So I don't get overcharged at the end of the year. Or end of the month, sorry. I gotta find my way into this. Yeah, so I know Nick had said that the passcode for this thing should show up in the quest, but it wasn't showing up for me the other day when I did the quest. That's why I stopped and just proceeded not to do it. Calm down, mate. You stay where you are. I'm gonna go this way, and my person's hungry. I also need to hunt like a deer or something and get some meat so I can cook some food. Because I, at the moment, do not have food. I'm gonna get this guy out so I can just be protected for a moment. My butterfly will kill things. It will kill somewhat. You. Please stop. Alright. My butterfly will probably return to me if there's no more enemies in the area. Fuck, I picked up a paper doll again. The paper dolls aren't really a problem. But they do... If I can get to this without anything else killing me. They do stack up. Although we did find out where to sell them. Hold up, hold up. But anybody that wants to sell their fucking... excessive quantity of deviants, this is where you go. Okay, so escape, see a little palm tree, shop order, and then you go to sell, and it's fucking somewhere in here somewhere. There, they're just down the bottom, so you can sell your excess here.